this was a fashion issue. I haven't seen very much fashion up until this page here. What a very cool shirt. I love how it's like asymmetrical. And this looks like an apron. Wow, I'm just loving this picture. Okay. It says bed stewie buzz. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Bed stewie buzz. Meet the mindful duo behind Shay, Brooklyn's newest vegan cafe. What year is this from? It says issue number 14. Issue number 14. Let's see. Doesn't look like it has like a date or a year, which is okay, but I'm just very curious. Wow, how did I miss this? Look at this cool cake. That's awesome. Ooh, and there's Padma Lakshmi. She has a cool show on Hulu if you like food shows. Anyway, okay. So, let's see here. Let's read the first paragraph, see what's going on. Guy Abend de Leon is one of the New Yorker's breezily bridging. Okay, that was not said in a very good way. Okay. Guy Abend de Leon is one of the New Yorker's breezily bridging the worlds of food and fashion. Yes, okay, now we get some fashion. A few years ago, she founded Sincerely Tommy, a boutique and cafe hybrid that quickly became a sanctuary for creatives in Brooklyn's Bed-Stuy, I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Neighborhood. Today, it's smart to put a coffee shop in your clothing store, but it was novel when Kai did it. Very cool. Okay, so let's see. Let's see how she put, or how they put the menu together. How did you go about putting the menu together? Tara Thomas says, Kai's family is from Grenada, and obviously we all have roots in Africa, so it's keeping roots in Africa and West Indian food, and then layering in our travels. Our first season's going to be based in Oaxaca. I think that'll really set the tone. We discussed bringing things back from our travels, like spices, that can be incorporated into the menu. I just got back from Grenada, and I'm kind of sad I didn't bring back any spices. What are you most excited about? Staffing. We're already building such an amazing team, and I'm excited to create with them. If there's good energy here and people who want to work and want to create and feel liberated and inspired, that energy will transfer into the food. Obviously the food. I'm really excited to just taste everything on the menu. Okay, very interesting, very interesting. This is Missy Roberts in her Tillet collab jumpsuit. I kind of like this, very utilitarian, looks super comfy. I think I need to get a jumpsuit. I wonder if there's a jumpsuit that I can walk dogs in. Maybe I should get 5 jumpsuits, one for every day, and I could be just like that girl who wears jumpsuits and walks dogs. Jumpsuit Nation. All the cool kids are rocking a Tillet one-piece. Wow, okay, very cool. Very cool. Radio Cherry Bombe. Okay, so if you're interested, there's a food podcast, the #1 female-focused food podcast. Cabbage last year, which was very, very unfortunate. But this year, hopefully not. They're very sneaky with the ads in here. This is like a sponsored article by Traeger wood-fired grilled, which is totally fine because you need to get your money however you can, you know. More stuff about grilling, except it's not exactly grilling season, y'all. Oh my goodness, and this is all sponsored by Uber Eats, which is just so interesting to me. Ooh, fish and chips, yum. And then this is, what kind of food is this? Madras. Maybe it's like fusion. I think it might be like Indian fusion. Ooh, I think that's a cookie. I think that's a cookie too. Ooh, here are a bunch of cookies. Cool. So it's kind of talking about food delivery, which is huge right now. I get delivery once a week or so because I just really appreciate it when I don't feel like going anywhere and I don't have any food. It's like a special treat for me. Bomb Squad Bubbles, celebrating Jen Belka and her new champagne bar, The Riddler, New York City. This must be like based out of New York. There's a lot of New York vibes in here. Okay. Wow, look at this. Okay, first. Okay, this is from Washington. Possibly the state that I live in. Very cool. It's rosé. I really like this color. magical Dory Greenspan. She does look very magical, and the way that she's holding that cherry, like a little baby. Oh, this is very cool. It's like photos throughout her life. So here she is in her kitchen. Here she is with her child. The wedding. She's at a wedding with her son. Oh my goodness. It looks like she's wearing a like a tux to the wedding. I love that. Absolutely love it. Oh wow, this is her blonde with a ponytail. And then she's at the Women's March. She's with an artist at the Louvre. Dory as a shadow, and here she is meeting Julia Child. So her favorite color is purple. It has been her favorite color for years. She likes classical music. She likes the movie Diva, which was a French film made in 1981. Her favorite designer is her child, Josh Greenspan. Her favorite author is Laurie Colwin. Her favorite artwork, these are top questions. It's a piece by a French artist named Arthur Aescbacher. It's oil and torn paper. Her favorite place is Paris, 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 toujours Paris, always Paris. Favorite person is her husband, Michael. They met when they were 16. Oh, that's so sweet. From the start, he thought I could do everything that I could barely dream of doing. He's the one who said I should quit graduate school and bake, start writing, and make a career of food. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at this chicken. That's freaking gorgeous. Wow. Okay. Sorry. Looks like there's a bunch of fennel underneath there. Wow. Here are my favorite parts of the recipe. The hands-on roasting, the butter baste the bird so that you don't have to. The economy of using all the herb and scallion trimmings, as well as the zested and squeezed lemon to flavor the chicken from the inside. There's bread, the bread that sits under the chicken and soaks up all the drippings. That is insane. I've never heard of that before. So what do you do with the bread then? Do you eat it? Oh my god. What? Triple layer parsnip and cranberry cake. That's blowing my mind. Look at this cake. Holy moly. If you, this is like ball cake right here. Sorry, I'm losing so I guess nothing fancy is like a book or a show or, oh yeah, it's a book or a new book. Nothing fancy. Oh wow, this is a lot longer than the other one. Let's look at this question. My first major hard-hitting question for you is, what did you eat today? Allison Roman, I'm currently eating chicken in a car on the way to the airport. It's a chicken bento box from this Japanese spot near my house that I love. If you're still watching at this time, guys, what's your favorite food? You should comment below foods that you love. Give me some ideas for cooking because I am like in a slump. Oh wow, harissa rubbed pork shoulder. I love harissa. This is from her cookbook, Nothing Fancy, which I absolutely appreciate. I like to do very simple meals because I am living alone. Well, I live with roommates, but I have my own kitchen and I cook for myself. So it's nice to not have like a million dishes or have to have a million ingredients. Just to like live simply. Okay, here we are. Hello. I love this dress because this is going to sound weird, but it looks like wallpaper. It looks like the fanciest, most amazing wallpaper in a dress. It's amazing. Stir it up. Stir it up. The Standards, Angela. Oh my gosh, her name again. Dimiyuga. On transcending trends, following fashion, and living her truth. If you were to ask someone who Angela is, you might get a few questions in return, like, do you mean Angela who throws the party, or Angela who's always in those wild outfits, or Angela who just had a mushroom farm installed at her cafe? I'm so excited, you guys. I have like a real microphone stand with like an arm, so I don't have to worry about like knocking it over or moving my head in a weird way. And I also have some coffee that I'm going to pour right now. I love this mug because it's so big. Oops, that was Sheila. It has like a big, two big circles kind of. Ooh, that's hot. Okay. So, anyway, my take diary at Carmen Ranch with Taylor Lancet. So let's just choose a couple times in the diary here. Let's choose 8 a.m. Corey takes me to the Zumwalt Prairie and points out types of native grasses. She explains that blue bunch wheatgrass is a favorite of cattle and has an incredible root network extending up to 4 feet. Its presence is a sign of good soil health. Within view, we are looking at over 100 plus native wildflower species and 330,000 rolling acres. Let's look at 11 a.m. We stop for another coffee at Arrowhead Chocolates in Joseph, then head out to meet Mark Butterfield at his farm. We hop out of the truck and head to his fields. I look down and recognize most of the crops in the ground. Radishes, turnips, pea shoots, buckwheat sunflowers. I'm shocked that cows get to eat these glorious vegetables all day long. Same vegetables that we serve at Dig. In that moment, I realized that if we want to have exceptional meat, we need to grow exceptional vegetables. Just like what this quote said over here. Okay, so let's look at 7 p.m. Starry night. We head back to the ranch and Corey takes out a couple of steaks from the freezer. She's working on a new direct-to-customer business targeted toward individual portion steaks. She explains that women will still make the choices for dinner, and for too long, beef has been marketed toward men. She and her team are building a woman-focused beef box that can be delivered to your door. It's a very interesting concept. And it says if you want to learn more about Corey Carmen and life at Carmen Ranch, visit digjournal.com. And here are some little snapshots that were taken of the ranch. Where is this ranch? It's in Oregon, in Walla Walla, Oregon. I was wondering because I saw the mountains in this photo here. It looks beautiful. I've never been to Oregon before. Alright, so now we have this woman here, who I'm assuming is Spice Girl. Okay. Smashing Garlic, the Patriarchy and Expectations with Amy Larson, up over seasoned. So this must be Amy Larson. Her sweatshirt says Culinary Goddess. It looked like she was in her pajamas, but I see now that these are jeans. They're really pretty. So, let's see. This towel says smash the garlic and the patriarchy. Very interesting. I'm gonna read the first paragraph. The first time I met Amy Larson offline after initially connecting on Instagram, she came bearing gifts. Her signature, smash the garlic and the patriarchy, ringer tea, and a container filled with leftover coconut pudding she'd been experimenting with the night before. Our relationship began in the DMs where we'd exchanged compliments about each other's respective women-driven side projects. Hers being a line of empowering, punchy products with a gustatory twist. Mine being a girl squash, food art, and culture journal. But over-seasoned didn't always involve pithy tea towels and protest-worthy sweatshirts. The concept started in 2017 as a monthly recipe sign filled with seasonal dishes and mailed to Amy's 60 faithful subscribers. Oh wow, this is a really neat plate. It says Persephone up here, and then it says the LA doubles, I think, down here. The goddess at the table. The LA Double J's plates give new meaning to the term deep dish. In Greek mythology, Persephone was the unwilling queen of the underworld, who strips above ground to reunite with her mother Demeter, unleashed spring and summer, bringing warm days, fragrant flowers, and ripe fruit. So apparently, LA, oh, maybe it's La flavors of beautiful cheese from Switzerland, we've put together a simple guide for throwing your own raclette party. Very interesting, very interesting. And we have here Hurley Burley instant heirlooms from Ralph Lauren's home. Ooh, that's cool. Or Ralph Lauren, sorry. I don't know why I said Ralph Lauren. I'm not French. I like her style, and I love these cups. I really love like vintage designs and vintage tea sets. Someday I'm going to get vintage flowers tattooed all over my body. Someday when I'm rich. If there's one thing they prize at Ralph Lauren, it's tradition. So it's no surprise the company has partnered with the renowned Burley Pottery in England for its latest collaboration. Cool sweater she has on too. Dang, she's got it all together. Le Cordon Bleu. Rendezvous with La Blue Crew. This seems kind of like a sponsored article as well, which is totally fine, but for some reason I'm not very interested in it. But cool hat. Awesome ladies. Okay, let's look at maybe the pastry pro. Helen Clark was training to be a professional speed skater and had a novelty baked good business on the side, making